to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing, my dog just jiggled and y'all probably heard that. Jiggled? Is that, no, shook. He just shook. Oh my gosh. Okay, today I'm going to be doing 50 random facts about me. I've done one of these in the past, but it wasn't 50. I think it was 20 or 25, I can't remember. But I really enjoyed doing that video. I really like watching other people's random fact videos. I just find them really interesting, and yeah, maybe we might have something in common. So I'm not sure, you'll have to watch and find out. But anyways, I'll link my other one. I'll put up here the iCard somewhere. A few of the things, I think they're gonna be a repeat, but not very many. There was just a couple of them, I think, that I probably said in my first one. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get started since there are 50 of them, so that way this video won't be too terribly long. So the first thing is, when I was younger, I wanted 7 kids. 7. Which a lot of people do have 7 kids. That is great for them. Like, if y'all want that many kids, do it. You do you. But for me, no, 4 is plenty for me. I couldn't handle 7. There's no way. My very first vehicle was a Ford Ranger. I hate working out. Hate it. No, this girl right here, no, she doesn't work out. Cody and I have been together since I was 15 years old. 15 years old. I'm 30, so wow, that's a long time. I was born in Oklahoma. I am the oldest. I have 2 younger sisters. So my name was not supposed to be Katie. So my name is Katie Lynn, and my name was not supposed to be that at all. My name was going to be Chelsea Danielle, and then I was born, and my mom looked at me and she was like, yeah, she doesn't look anything like a Chelsea. So yeah, they were gonna name me Chelsea Danielle and call me Danny, but I didn't look like that. So do y'all think I look like that? I don't see it. But if they would have said, if they would have named me Chelsea anyways and said your name was gonna be Katie, I'd be like, nope, I don't look like Katie. So yeah, I am terrified of mice. Mice, they won't do anything to you. They're little. They won't do anything to you, but I am terrified of them. I want nothing to do with them. We've had a couple of mice since we've lived here in this house, and I flip out. And my main thing is I am so scared that I'm gonna be my main thing is I'm gonna be, oh my gosh. My main thing is I am terrified that if I'm walking around in my house, they're gonna run across the floor and run over my feet, and I don't want them to touch me. Nope, I don't like them. I have never broken a bone before. When I don't know how old I was. I'm pretty sure I was either in middle school. I want to say I was in middle school. It was one day after school, I do believe. I was just outside jumping on the trampoline. I want to say somebody was out there with me, but I can't remember who. But anyways, I was out there jumping on the trampoline, and I was jumping real high, and I went down. We used to call them butt busters. Y'all might call them something else, but you know, you just land on your butt and then jump back up and land on your feet. Yeah, so I went down to do a butt buster, and the trampoline broke, and I fell completely through it onto the ground. There was a bunch of rocks down there. Yeah, that was very painful. I have also been shocked. Me and my sisters, we would go outside and jump on the trampoline, and we would bring our boom boxes out there and play CDs and stuff, and we would always leave the back door. It was a sliding glass back door. We'd always leave it a little bit open so that way it wouldn't close all the way on the cord, because there was no outside plug-in. We had to plug it inside. So yeah, I think one of my sisters went inside, or maybe both of them went inside, and I was left out there, and they shut it all the way on the cord. And so when I was ready to, there's a mosquito in here. When I was ready to come inside and I opened the door, all I remember saying, I was like, it is biting me. The door is biting me. And my dad lost it. He thought that was the most funniest thing ever. And then they finally figured out that I was getting shocked. So yeah, that was not fun, and I started crying like big time. So yeah, I've been to almost every single state in the United States except for, I don't know, I honestly don't know the correct number. I'm gonna guess maybe like 7 or 8 states I haven't been to. It might be a little bit more than that, it might be a little bit less than that. My dad will know for sure, but when I was little, my dad was over-the-road truck driver, and I went with him everywhere. So I've been to almost every single state. I don't remember going to most of these states, but technically I have been there. When I was born, there's a flap in your stomach, and I'm not no medical person, and I don't exactly know what it does, but all I know is that if my flap did not form right, and so I don't know if I spit up a lot or what exactly happened there, but I think I had just got done eating a bottle. Mind you, I'm just like maybe a few days old, maybe like 1 week old, 2 weeks old, I don't know. Anyways, I had got done eating a bottle, I think, and then I started choking really bad, and yeah, they couldn't get me to stop choking, I guess. So they had to rush me to the emergency room, and my dad was driving so fast that he went over a bump, and going over that bump really fast like made me like catch my breath or something, and I started breathing. So by the time we got to the hospital, I was breathing, but I did end up at Oklahoma City in the hospital because the flap in my stomach did not like finish developing or something. So yeah, that's very scary. So this is gonna be so weird, but my toenails have to be so short, like so short. I don't know where I get this from. I don't know, but my toenails have to be short, and if I ever go and get a pedicure, I always cut my toenails before I go get my pedicure because they leave my toenails way too long, and I do not like. I am left-handed, and I don't think any of my kids are gonna be left-handed, which I figured I might at least get one that's gonna be left-handed, but I don't think so. I guess I'm gonna be the only left-handed one in my little family. My mom and both of my sisters are also left-handed too. I love roller coasters. I love them. I could ride them all day long. Except, I will say, if you've ever been to Six Flags in Arlington, they have a roller coaster called the Titan, and I will not ever get on that one again, because the last time I got on it, like, you go down so fast, like it pulls so many G's. And the last time I got on it, and Cody thinks it's so funny, but I like blacked out, and I kept saying, my eyes are open and I can't see, my eyes are open and I can't see. It was pitch black, and I have no interest on getting on that one again because I don't like the way that makes me feel. But any other roller coaster, definitely. Up until I had Clayton, I hated coffee. Hated it. It was so gross. And then after I had Clayton, and I don't know just what, I was like, I want to try coffee again. And I have loved it ever since. I have naturally like wavy curly hair. It's not like super curly, it's more, when I was little, it used to be really curly, but the older I get, the more straighter it gets, kind of. So now it's more of just like wavy. I have 2 tattoos. I have one on my foot. I got it when I was 18. And then I have one on my shoulder, and me and my sisters just recently got that one in May. Yeah, we had the same tattoo, and we went and got them together. When I was little, Barney was my absolute favorite cartoon. That was the only way my mom could get me inside. Like if supper was ready or something and I was outside playing and I wasn't ready to come inside, she would say, Barney's on, and sure enough, here I would come. When I was 15 years old, me and one of my really good friends, I went with her family and we went to Mexico. I am really scared of heights. Like, I will never skydive or jump off of anything, or no. I am really scared when you go to a swimming pool that has one of those tall high dives, that even kind of freaks me out. Whenever I was in high school, this was after me and Cody got together, we would go to the sand dunes and we would ride 4-wheelers. I don't ride 4-wheelers anymore. I haven't been on a 4-wheeler, and I couldn't tell you how long it has been since I've been on a 4-wheeler, but Cody still rides every once in a while, and he still has one. When I was a senior in high school, I got my wisdom teeth removed, and I wish so badly that like filming people coming off anesthesia was like the thing to do back then, because I want my reaction, because I was crazy. I saw double. I love to watch crime shows like CSI. I really don't watch CSI that much anymore, but I used to watch it a lot. Do they even still show that anymore? I have no idea. But there's the First 48. Love the First 48. And any kind of like crime shows like on Netflix and stuff that has to do, there's a show on Netflix called The Killing. Loved The Killing. If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. Right now, Cody and I are watching a show on Netflix called Safe. So awesome. And then there's also Longmire on Netflix. If you haven't watched Longmire, you need to watch Longmire. Love that show. That is the best show ever. So yeah, I love crime shows. When I was little, I want to say, I don't know how old I was. Maybe like in kindergarten or first grade, I'm not exactly sure. But I had this purple skirt. I'm sure my mom has a picture of me somewhere in it. And I wanted to wear it every day. I think there might have been a pair of boots that went with it too. I'm not like 100% on that, but maybe it was a whole outfit. A purple skirt with a certain shirt with some boots, I think. Anyways, I wanted to wear it every day, and it got so bad that my mom, like, I think she had to end up hiding it from me. I have been in one, why can't I talk? I have been in one wreck, and it wasn't my fault. I was with my family. It wasn't my dad's fault. But like, we were going this way and the girl was coming this way, and she pulled right out in front of my dad, and my dad T-boned her. And what's crazy is the girl that pulled out in front of him, or she didn't really pull out in front of him, she turned in front of him. The sun was going down. I guess she couldn't see us, I'm not for sure, but yeah, she was my age. She was in my grade. I was in 8th grade or 9th grade at this time. She was in my class. She was not supposed to be driving. She was not old enough to be driving by herself. She probably had her permit, because I think I might have had my permit, I can't remember, but yes, totally not supposed to be driving by herself, and that happened. And yeah, so that was kind of scary actually, and it was on my baby sister's birthday. I'll never forget it. When me and my sisters were growing up, we had 2 birds, and let me tell you, birds are so annoying. I never want one ever again, I don't think. They learn all these little noises, but this one was so funny. I don't know which one it was, but it learned how to ring the telephone, and it would ring the telephone, and the first few times we did it, I kid you not, we answered the phone. And we were like, what is going on? Because we thought somebody was pranking us, I think. I don't know, but yeah, and then we figured out that it was the bird ringing the telephone. So when I was like in elementary school, I packed the same exact lunch every day. Ham and cheese sandwich with Miracle Whip on it with nacho cheese Doritos, and then probably a side like a brownie or something every single day. I never ate in the cafeteria, ever. Before I met Cody, I used to be super picky. Like, I wouldn't eat anything. I wouldn't try anything, make my dad so crazy because I wouldn't try anything. And now I'm paying my raising on the being picky part with my son, because he is just like me. But yeah, then I met Cody, and Cody eats anything, and there was a lot of stuff I was missing out on because I like a lot of things now. So going back to being, when my dad was an over-the-road truck driver, and I've been to almost every state, when he was an over-the-road truck driver, we went to New York, and I specifically remember seeing the Statue of Liberty with my own eyes. I remember seeing it. So yeah, I think that's a pretty cool memory to have. My favorite music of all times is country music. And I'm not talking about this new country music. That's not country music. That is like some, what Cody calls it, tractor rap, because it's not country. I'm like 80, 90, 80s and 90s prime country. That's country. That's my favorite kind of music. I have lived in Oklahoma, New Mexico, and now we live in Texas. Oh, so when I was probably in the 1st or 2nd grade, so my middle sister, she's 2 years younger than me, and we were across the street from our house. There was a playground. No, there was a school across the street from our house, and of course we went over there and played on the playground a lot. And oh my gosh, I'm so uncomfortable. Maybe this will be better. I bet you I'm gonna run out of time soon. I think she fell off the monkey bars or something. I can't remember. She fell off of something on that playground, and it might have like sprained her arm or did a little fracture or something. I can't remember, to be honest, but it was like the next day or something happened. She made me mad. When did she not make me mad? And yeah, I pushed her out of the chair and finished breaking her arm for her. Yeah, what a lovely big sister, huh? I do not, if y'all can hear my kids in the background, I'm so sorry. I do not like massages. Like, the older I get, the more I don't like them. I remember having one for my 13th birthday, and that one was fine. It probably didn't help that I was really sick anyways, and so I just wanted to sleep. I remember being so sick. But anyways, that's not to the point. I do not like massages at all. Like, I don't want other people to rub on me. The last massage that I got, I was pregnant with Allison. Cody wanted one really bad and he talked me into going with him. And yeah, she was like, you need to like relax. I was just so tensed up and she was like rubbing on me. I just don't want anybody rubbing on me. Cody is about the only one that can rub on my back and stuff and me be okay with it. So I don't know when I figured out that I could do this. I've known that I could do this for a long time. I can't remember when I figured out I could do this, but so here's my hand. Like the bones in my hands, I can move them. I don't even know why I can do this, but I can do it with both of my hands. It is the weirdest, grossest thing ever. My favorite, hands down, kind of food is Mexican food. I could eat my weight in Mexican food. I get claustrophobic so easy. I remember when I was younger, my dad used to wrestle us, and I think he wrestled me on purpose because I freaked out the most. But just him wrestling us, and he would hold us down and wrestle us, like I would freak out. I can't breathe, get me up, get me up. I'm still like that. Don't hold me down, don't hug me too long, like don't hold me tight or anything, because I flip out and I do not like it. When I was in elementary school and maybe even in middle school, I used to bite my fingernails really bad, and I know that is so gross because there are so many germs underneath your fingernails, but I don't bite them anymore. I clip them now. I have to brush my teeth in the mornings when I get up before I eat or drink anything. If I haven't brushed my teeth, I can drink water before I brush my teeth, but that's it. I cannot eat or drink until I brush my teeth. I was in 3rd grade, I think. That's how little I was, but at one point when I was that age, I think we had 13 plus cats at one time because our mama kitty kept having babies. There was little baby kitties all over the place. I used to collect clowns growing up. I have so many clowns. I have a China Hutch over there. It's empty right now, but it was full of clowns. I do still have all my clowns. They're just boxed up and bubble wrapped. And yeah, I have a ton of clowns. One of my favorite TV stations to watch is the Weather Channel. I love the Weather Channel. I love to watch the weather. So I most of the time know what the weather's doing in all 50 states. I really like to watch the Weather Channel when it's storm season, you know, like tornado season. Yeah, and mostly because, you know, I have family that lives up in Oklahoma, so I have to keep track of all that so I can warn them, because I'm the weather girl in our family. So I used to watch the show, and some of y'all, I don't know if y'all are even gonna remember this, but it came on TLC and it was called A Baby Story. And I probably watched every single episode that came out. I watched it every time it was on. I'm about to run out of time. So I think it came on every Saturday maybe, and I watched it every weekend, A Baby Story. So if there's ever a thunderstorm going on at nighttime, I don't mind thunderstorms. I love thunderstorms, but I hate seeing lightning flash in the window at nighttime. I don't know why, it freaks me out. So I've always been like that. So if I ever have to come in here during a thunderstorm, if we've already went to bed and I'm thirsty or something, I will legit book it to the closest light and turn the light on so I don't have to see lightning flash in any of the windows. I hate milk. Hate it. Milk is so disgusting. And I'm not a big cereal eater, so I don't eat cereal very often, but when I do eat cereal, Cody says I might as well just eat it with water, because I take my spoonful of cereal and I drain the milk and then I eat my cereal. I hate being pruny. Like when you take a shower too long, you've been in the swimming pool, you take a bath too long, you get all pruny. I hate that. I rarely take baths for that reason, because I cannot stand being pruny. Whenever I was first learning how to cook, so I was probably in junior high, I remember we had a gas stove growing up, and yeah, I don't know why I didn't take a pot holder to move the pan, because of course it was hot, but I took a rag and I didn't fold it up or anything. I just took it, and the bottom of it got in the fire and the rag caught on fire, and instead of like being smart about it and throwing it in the sink and putting water on it, I started like waving it around, and my sister was in the kitchen and it kind of freaked her out. Yeah, That was pretty funny actually, now that you go back and think about it. Cody pierced my nose in our bathroom. Yeah, I ordered the stuff online and he did the job for me, so yeah. But anyways, that is going to be 50 random facts about me. And yeah, let me know if we have anything in common. Yeah, let me know down in the comments if we have anything in common. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. If you are new to our channel, we would love to have y'all join our channel. And yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for this video. I hope it's not too long. But anyways, before I make it too long, I'm gonna get off of here and quit rambling. Very good at like rambling on and on and on and on. I could just sit here and talk. But anyways, thank you so much for watching and we will see y'all in our next video. Bye.